Wait for it. Oh my goodness! Oh, do you want to know what it's like to be married to someone with ADHD? Today is the day.
Done.
It's not done.
Done. I did it.
Oh my gosh, tears. That is the king, and I am the queen of it too, of I don't want you. My girlfriend, when she first had kids, we would be talking back and forth and we would be impersonating her kids and she would say, I don't want you. And so now that's our family goes to that. Shout out to my friend
Are you
Megan.
gossiping about me, Mom? It's not cool.
I don't want you.
Cleaning for 4 hours, 6 hours is not fun.
Who said we should deep clean the house?
I did, and I deeply regret it. My level of cleaning was done 4 hours ago.
He was cleaning this up here, and he was starting to put away laundry.
Look at my closet is clean.
He put some things in his closet, and he's trying to tell me that his closet is clean.
I haven't found a stool for the boxes yet.
You're tall. You can reach.
No.
You can. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Can I go outside, Mom? Let me go outside and play.
You came up with the deep cleaning idea.
Deeply
Regret it. Okay. Philip is on. We are now calling certain parts of the house.
Mommy,
Yes, baby.
Callie,
Treat for mommy. Pretty soon we're gonna have a pantry. And I can sneak in here and get a treat and not share. Just kidding. The girls had a treat after lunch. We all got a peanut butter cup. These are from Trader Joe's, but the peanut butter cups are like no other peanut butter cups. Trader Joe's peanut butter cups are where it's at. Okay, now that the vacuuming is done, we are establishing tidy zones. And so a couple of times a day, we are going to be going and tending to our tidy zones. And Philip is in charge of the front entry and the hallway. Just because there's usually a little bit more decision making when it comes to things that are like brought in, sat in the hallway, versus Kinsley is now going to be the living room and their bathroom, and Callie will be the powder bathroom and the dining table. And then I'm in charge of the kitchen. So everyone can go to their zone and just kind of pick up what needs to be picked up. The goal is if we can do it a couple of times a day, it's just like a couple of minutes where they can play with the blankets.
Cassidy's
and
not pulling her fair share, so it's not fair for anyone else.
Cassidy's not being fair.
Well, she should know how to clean up. Mom's a good teacher.
So they can play with the pillows and the blankets and the step stools, and they'll bring books in here and toys in here, and Cassidy will get out all the toys. But that's not very hard to quickly clean up in just a few minutes if we do it regularly versus
like I'm sleeping right now.
you are sweeping, but you're sweeping because I gave you a fun activity. We were doing some sensory play with the rice, and we organized, shoveled, scooped, but now we gotta clean up. My goal is for you to stop doing laundry and just finish this first. No. Okay, we're not just kicking something into the entryway that doesn't belong.
This is
gotta
not
go all-
how I wanted to spend my day off.
All the way. So you gotta take this and go put it back in your truck.
I was joking when I said I wanted to clean today.
I was actually very shocked. I was not gonna pass you up on your offer.
No, I really did want to clean. I really do want to
Because guess what? This is going to feel so much more manageable now that there's not stuff all around.
Can you open the door?
I can. And guess what? I'm gonna put away this stuff for you. dustpan because all the dustpans have disappeared. But in all honesty, Philip and I both live in the what's more fun? Let's do a project that we want to do, and maybe we'll put on the back burner the things that we don't want. But it does feel very good to have this all picked up. I will give you status and update on how it's going because this is new. We used to just like clean together and it would be a cleaning day and we need to go do this. But now we're just gonna kind of tidy up as we go along and hoping that it will keep it from becoming an overwhelmingly big job. But for example, Callie will have the dining space, and so she needs to clear the table and the buffet, wipe down table, sweep, and push in chairs. And so when we're all in the kitchen, we'll take everything off the kitchen table, but she'll do the finishing touches. And then Kinsley might have her bathroom, and we won't keep these lists up forever, but just for now. So behind the door, I just put a list for Kinsley. So the kids' bathroom, if we stay on top of it, it will be quick, but this first morning of just making sure everything's in its place took a little bit longer. But for example, so I have pick up floors, hang up towels, clean off the counter, like the bathroom countertop, close the shower curtain, wipe down the sink, and that includes the countertop in the sink and the faucet, but we did a little bit of time spending time learning how to do that. So we do wipe down the toilet. So I'm just trying to make it simple and easy. So how I taught them is we are going to take a little bit of toilet paper and we'll just wipe off the dust on the top, kind of wipe behind, and then we can lift up all of it, wipe a ring and drop it in the toilet and flush it. And then when necessary, once she has done that and she's flushed it and there's no toilet paper in the toilet, then she can use the toilet brush. The girls were actually very excited to use the toilet brush today. I'm showing them about your zone.
I'm making Cassie's car right now.
Oh, very cool.
And you need to see it.
I'll see it in a second. So this is Kinsley's tidy zone. So wiping down the toilet, toilet brush, wipe up floors, and empty the trash. So wiping up the floors, this is just my easy way of doing it right now, but I think what I'm gonna do is get each of the girls an e-cloth. It's like a Norwex cloth, it's a microfiber cloth, you can call it all different things. They will have their designated cloths hanging up in the laundry room and they can go get it and they can use those to wipe down the counters and probably just wipe down the floor. And then we'll keep the toilet paper to just gently wipe down the toilet. For now, until I get them the cloths, I'm just gonna have them use diaper wipes and use one wipe. This morning she wiped down the baseboards and then it just was like a little bit like debris kind of in this corner, so she just kind of wiped up the floor a little bit. And if it's just a little bit and she only gets to a tiny little corner, but we do that every day, a couple times a day, this bathroom's gonna stay pretty clean. So the next zone will be, Callie is gonna be in the little powder room. So the girls this morning for school, they rewrote the list I made and Callie wrote it out. How cute is that? And that says guest bathroom and it says pick up the floor. So sometimes things get left on the floor in here. So they'll pick up the floor, wipe down the sink, and we practice the same thing. So for the sink, instead of using a diaper wipe or the toilet paper, I just had them use the cloth that's hanging here. Again, I don't know what we're gonna do long term, but I just think it's super easy that this cloth is right here. They can pick it up, they'll wipe down the water on the outside, and wipe down the faucet, and then I showed her how to try to hang it back up with all of it so it can all dry out. And then in the sink, I literally just had her take some hand soap, pump it, and then just wipe it down with her hands to just kind of rinse everything down and just turn the water on and rinse it all down the sink. I'm not looking for perfection, I'm just looking for just like a quick little tidy. All of these chores are supposed to be like just a handful of minutes. I'm not looking for a deep clean at all. That will be a separate day when we're looking to deep clean things, but this is just tidying up because I feel like I've gotten to the point where I'm just overwhelmed with how much needs to be done, and it just gets so untidy so quickly, and then it feels like it's a big to-do. Whereas if we are going to try to stay on top of it, I just think it's gonna work out a lot better. Again, this is literally day one of our tidy zones. So I will let you know how it's going. But same thing for Callie, for the toilet. I pretty much did it with her. So in these tidy zones, I might be more designated to be helping them, and then I'll have to do my tidy zone of the kitchen when I can get to it. But same thing, toilet paper, wipe down the dust. She lifted it up, wiped down the ring, put it in, flush the toilet. I just think that it's a clean way of cleaning up the toilet and easy for them so they don't accidentally like grab a nice like rag that I wouldn't necessarily want to use in the toilet and use that. It's just like a clump of toilet paper, like we were going to the bathroom, but instead of going to the bathroom, we're just wiping down the toilet really quick. I think this is going to work out really well. So that's all the tidying up zones that I've designated. It'll be the front entry, the living space, the dining space, the kitchen, and the bathrooms. The bedrooms, my bathroom, schoolroom, laundry room, places that aren't as open to the public area are going to be just our own responsibility. So the girls we're gonna have a separate chores, and so part of their morning chore will be making their bed, picking up their room. Right now mine is putting away laundry that has come into my room. But then part of chores is we all do laundry together. The girls are really awesome. So the girls' job in chores is that they sort it. So they will put their stuff, Cassidy's, mine, Philip's, and towels. And then they are responsible for putting away their own laundry. I do help them out a little bit, but they are getting to the point where they're almost pretty self-sufficient. Then I will put away Cassidy's, I will put away mine. Usually I'll put away Philip's. On occasion, if he's around, I will ask him to help me out. That is part of our family. We do it all together. Now, that's just our new tidying up zones. We're also going to be starting chores that are going to be set for every day, and then we'll have separate chores that are going to be done certain times during the week. Okay, so I'm still writing all of these out, but I am going to get these done and then we can start them. So we're gonna have a set of morning chores, evening chores, daily chores. Daily will be ones that don't necessarily have to be done every day, but certain days of the week we can designate, okay, like mow lawn, Philip will be on that one once a week, and then make bread, Philip is usually on that one too, and wash cars, Philip is usually on that. So I need to finish these lists, but I've got those, and then I have a deep clean list. So while we were tidying up, I was thinking, I don't want it to get into a deep clean, but wipe down mirrors in the 3 bathrooms, the entryway, and my standing mirror, like that will be designated to a deep clean. So whether that's once a week, sometimes every 2 weeks for us, we'll be able to deep clean in these certain areas. And this deep clean list, I'm thinking, is not going to be the whole list needs to be done on a deep cleaning day. We'll designate a couple of them, like maybe we have some downtime and maybe I can move it to a daily chores of the girls can wipe down doorknobs and doors, and they can do that. Baseboards is another really good one that they like, that we can have our little dusting mitts that they have and they can dust it, or we have little dusting wands that they will use. So we really straightened up and tidied up a bunch of different areas, and hopefully we'll be able to tidy them up again tomorrow and they will just stay completely in at least a manageable state. But now poor Philip. Yes, we are now getting outside into the garden. Philip thrives being outside, and I think being inside all day he doesn't normally, I'm usually the queen of the cleaning, and so I think being stuck inside cleaning for the first major chunk of the day was a little overwhelming. But we have a list of things that we really need to get done outside. Wait a minute, show me again. How many days?
2. It's at least 40.
Oh my eggs,
small.
That's insane.
Yeah, they're doing about 20 a day, 20, 25 a day. Isn't that wild? 2 dozen eggs a day? Holy moly.
Okay, guess what everybody? It's right before dinner, so it's time to go find your tidy up spots and make sure everything's still tidy in your spot.
I checked all my rooms. They're all nice and tidy. My bathroom's all tidy.
Your bathroom's all tidy?
Yep.
Did you put away the Band-Aids that were in your bathroom?
Yes, ma'am.
Good girl.
We're not hooking up.
Uh-oh, yes we can. What if I laid on the floor and go, I can't cook dinner? Then none of us would eat.
We could eat because Daddy could make it.
He could, but what if Daddy laid on the ground and goes, I can't do it, it's too hard? Then what would happen? Why don't you try? Why don't you try start putting, even though if some of it's Mommy's, where can you put Mommy's and Daddy's stuff? Where do you think? Why don't you try to put it all in a pile and put it on Mommy and Daddy's desk? Okay, I am going to end the vlog here, and I will take the other part of this day and put it in our next vlog, just because I felt like this was all just our cleaning new tips and tricks, and I just wanted it, if you were searching out something that is a good way to get your kids excited and helpful, this was it. I feel like the moment we implemented this, the girls are just doing awesome. They are flying. Having a list, having something that is manageable and simple and very easy to accomplish for them is giving them confidence, is giving them responsibility to being a part of the family. And then it gives me just an opportunity of something else to praise them. That, oh my gosh, you did such a good job. I'm so proud of you. Thank you so much. They are doing amazing. Now, we just had a Labor Day party and everyone split up and went to their tidy zones, and it was cleaned up in just a handful of minutes. It was so different than me going around and trying to clean up every single section and not getting to everything before people are showing up at the door. It is a game changer in getting your home to run more effectively, efficiently, and productively. I feel like in the past, when we haven't had expectations laid out simple with a list that is very clear and understandable by the kids, and I'm just telling them, go put your shoes away, can you go pick this up? And more when I am ordering them around and I am in charge. It hasn't been done with a smile and without a pout, as our family says, as much as we have had the designated tidy zones. Having these have given them a sense of responsibility that it is theirs, and they aren't having someone tell them what to do. We did have our training day of how to go about doing things, but after that, they felt accomplished and they were proud of getting their section done. So I really encourage you, if you are a mom of younger kids or even older kids that can take on even more responsibility, if you are looking to start working together more effectively as a family, I would really encourage you to start implementing these tidy zones and to tackle them every day, if not a couple of times a day. And instead of feeling like the mom when I had 2 under 2, where I was just running after everybody, trying to just clean up after everybody, and I was just never able to keep up, I now have helpful hands that we can all work together as a family. I am very much of the belief where we can let our kids be kids and they can play and they can have fun, but we are also implementing character into them. And being a part of the team and working hard together is what they need to be accomplished adults. And that's what we're raising. We are not just raising children, we are raising future accomplished adults. So I hope this video was helpful for you. If you liked this, if you want to see how we are going to be implementing different chores or other things, just leave it in the comments below and I will try to make some more content of the way that we have been making our home run a little bit more smoothly this year. So thank you so much for watching. We'll see you guys in our next video. Go let your love multiply. Bye guys.